don't know about you guys, but I cannot scroll through any social media without seeing incredible reviews about this movie, Obsession. This movie came out in May of 2026, and it was in theaters for a few months, and people apparently loved it. It got 94s on Rotten Tomatoes, Fandango. It got 7.9 on IMDb, so clearly this has got to be a really good horror movie, right? It's got to be. Well, I finally saw it on Peacock, and I wanted to check it out for myself and get my own opinion on it. And this is what I thought. So to not make this extremely long video, I'm going to try to sum it up as quick as I can. Storyline-wise, it's about a typical nice guy that works at a music store with, he has a couple of co-workers with him. They're friends. They all hang out. He tends to have feelings for one of his co-workers. And he's a very shy guy. He doesn't ask her or pursue any of it. Instead, he thinks the smart thing to do is to buy this Make-A-Wish little like trinket type of thing. Breaks it, makes the wish that he wants her to be madly in love with him more than anybody else, and it kind of backfires. And that's kind of just the general quick gist of the story. Now, upon watching this movie, I did recognize some of these faces. Curry and Cooper are two guys that I've seen on like TikTok and YouTube and stuff like that. They do awesome comedy shorts. I thought it was great seeing them in this. And come to find out, Curry's actually the one that wrote this and directed this too, I guess. So really cool, like guys that started off their career on YouTube or TikTok or something like that, and now here they are making something bigger than that. And the great thing about it too, that people continuously keep praising this movie about, is the fact that they were able to make this film on a $750,000 budget, and now it grossed like $500 million worldwide or something ridiculous like that. So a huge success for these guys, and I think that's great. I think they should be thrilled with it, and they deserve all the praise for being able to go from doing really funny skits on YouTube and TikTok to actually hitting the big screen. So really cool. Now, that being said, yes, they do deserve all the praise in the world for being able to accomplish what they accomplished. But does that make this a good movie? Or better yet, does it make it a good horror movie? Now, I've seen a lot of different people talk about this film, and they each have very interesting opinions. And I can't really say that either one of them is wrong or right, because my opinion is horror is like comedy. What you might be scared of, I'm not scared of. What you might laugh at, I might not laugh at, right? So it's very subjective. So I can see where people are claiming that the story is not a horror story. It's not really a scary story. Some people are saying it's more of a psychological thriller. I can see both sides, realistically. I mean, the thing is, though, we got to take a step back, though, because, yes, I too feel like it's potentially more of a psychological thriller over a horror, but the way that, like, the director and, like, some of the interviews that I've seen with the cast, the way that they explained it, it does come across as a horror as well, because the fear is not so much like someone running around with a knife killing everybody. It's the fact that it's someone being trapped in their own body, being forced to do stuff that they don't want to do. They're a prisoner in their own body, and that is terrifying as well. So I can see the argument for both sides of the film being a horror or not being a horror. So now my final thoughts on the movie. I thought it was a pretty good film. I actually enjoyed it very much. I did not find it nearly as amazing as some people, but I also didn't find it nearly as bad as some people. It seems like it's such a high spectrum from one side to the other. You either love something or you hate something. And for me, I'm right in the middle. I think it's, actually, I'm a little bit further than the middle. I did like it. So I would say that me personally, I would give this movie a solid 4 out of 5. I thought the story was enjoyable. I thought the acting was good. I thought the cast did a good job, and I really don't have a ton of complaints. I know there might, like, some people complain about like plot holes and stuff like that. Find me a movie that doesn't really have those. I mean, I seem to find films all the time that have plot holes or some kind of problem that some of these other people were complaining about. I see those same issues in every other movie. So honestly, when I go to sit down and watch a movie, I try not to dissect it too much. You know what I mean? Because that's in every single film, it seems like. So honestly, for what it was, I enjoyed it. It was a fun little adventure, under 2 hours long, which is always going to give you some extra points for me personally. And I thought it was worth checking out. Like I said, I don't think it was outstanding 5 stars. You need to watch this, but in the same sense, I think it's definitely worth checking out. So I would give it a solid 4 out of 5. But that's it for me, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. What did you think of this movie if you watched it? And I'll catch you on the next one. Later, guys.